how Germany's most well-known virgin developed into a talented and passionate actress. Romy Schneider spent her whole life running from journalistic intrusion, from her own chaotic obsessions, from her youthful stardom and an image she didn't want to live up to, and eventually from the tragedy that engulfed her. She was a versatile actress with an intensity and levity that were unmatched in cinema. The younger Schneider's crime, like many German stars before and since, was simply that she decided to make her fortune in the harder but more lucrative film studios of Paris and Hollywood, where of course the most beautiful lovers also resided, rather than in the Germany of the economic miracle era. Unlike Dietrich or Hedy Lamarr, who both shunned Germany and were never fully forgiven for doing so, the younger Schneider's crime was simply that she chose to. The immensely well-liked Sissy trilogy of the 50s brought Schneider to the height of her reputation. "Sissy sticks to me like oatmeal," she said. Indeed, some of her other, more enduring film roles were somewhat overshadowed by the Sissy parts. Her life was overshadowed by German history from the beginning. Her two parents were close friends with Hitler when the regime first began. Romy even believed her mother may have had an affair with the Führer. Magda Schneider, a beloved actress under the Third Reich, used her daughter's fame to make a theatrical comeback and accompanied her to all of the interviews and social gatherings. The Empress, who was held in high regard for her beauty, became notorious for her excesses and struggles with her own body. When Schneider's son David was hurt in a terrible accident, she too went through a lot of agonies. Her first spouse committed suicide and had a history of chronic depression, brought on by his experience of being tortured by the Germans when he was young. At his stepfather's Paris home, her son attempted to scale a spiked fence and perished as a result. His femoral artery was ruptured when he slipped. Her life was ruined. She developed a drug and alcohol addiction and struggled with her mental health before passing away at home at the age of 43, a year later. Romy's life was tumultuous and characterized by numerous sad twists of fate. Most recently, after her son died accidentally in 1981, she appeared to have lost all sense of direction. Her strong booze and pill use, which had been a steady companion for years, grew out of control. Romy Schneider passed away in circumstances that are still not known. She was discovered dead at her desk in the early hours of the morning by her partner at the time, French film producer, who also discovered an unfinished handwritten letter next to her. Heart failure was listed as the official cause of death, but since there was no autopsy, speculation about suicide quickly spread. Click here to watch this video next.